Welcome back to my channel, friends, and thank you so much for joining me here for a new video. I went thrifting the other day. I'm gonna now sit down and share with you everything that I found on our little thrifting adventure. Some of these pieces feel very summery, so this is going to be kind of like a summer thrift haul, so I'm excited to share these finds with you. It's just a few things, but pieces I'm going to incorporate into our home for summer. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and then at the end of this video I'm going to share with you a project we've been working on outside this past week. It's going to be a space that we create so many memories at this summer, another little outdoor space for us to enjoy, so stay tuned until the end to see that. Also, I did cut my hair. I just thought I would mention that at the beginning in case you all noticed. I could not live another day with my long hair. It was all the way down to my waist, and with it being summer and just again outside all day every day, it just got too heavy, too hot, and I could not take it anymore. It has been a long time since it's been this short, but I absolutely love it. I feel like I can just breathe again. It's so lightweight. My hair is so thick, so it's just really hard for it to like manage it every day with it being really long. So I love it so much. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this thrift haul. I'm going to share with you what I found and kind of like my plans for it. So the very first thing that I found is this picture. It is this adorable picture, I could not leave this behind, of this horse and this little chicken. This was, I believe, $7.99. I'll have to look back at the video, but I'm pretty sure this was $7.99. And this reminds me of one of my horses that I had growing up. I should insert, if I can remember while I'm editing, I'll insert a picture of some of my horses that I had growing up. They will always have such a special place in my heart. And then this little chicken is so cute. I really love like the country feel of this, and I thought this was just precious. I mean, how cute is this? Seriously, so adorable. So I want to hang this up somewhere in our home. I think this adds in such a country cottage feel into our little cottage home. And then on the back is really special too, because it says, "To my beloved brother on his birthday, October 17th, 1990. And then it is ripped right here, so I can't see the rest of the date, but it says, "With love, Sammy." So I thought that was so sweet. I saw that when I got home with it. And then I found this piece of, it's like a little small tablecloth with crocheted edges. And I thought that this would be so pretty. I want to find a very small pedestal table to go in the garden to make like a little bistro set with. I'm gonna try to hold it up so you can see the full detail on it. This was $2.99. I love that detail. I've been working on a few crochet projects. I should go get my purse that I made. Maybe I'll do that at the end. I'll show you like a few of my summer projects I've done. My mom and I made our bowl holders. I've made a purse so far and a couple other little things that I crocheted. So I'll maybe share those little summer projects with you at the end of this. But I just love anything that is crocheted. The next thing that I found are these. These were from Goodwill. These outlet covers. I can't believe I found more of these. And it looks like they were priced two different prices, so I'm gonna have to look back and see how much I was charged for this, because I just realized there's two tags on this. This one says $5.99 and this one says $1.99, but I'm pretty sure we were only charged $1.99. I'll go back and look at my receipt and I'll put it here on the screen. But these are silver, however I'm going to rub and buff them and use these in one of our rooms. And then I found some really pretty pottery mugs from Goodwill. Everything else that I'm going to share is all from Goodwill. Oh wait, no, I have one more thing from Barren River Consignment. The other thing is this beautiful little brass lady. I thought it would be so pretty on my shelves here in the living room. I could put it on the bathroom shelves. There's like a lot of places I could use this little girl, so I just love her and her beautiful dress. She's even holding like a little basket. How pretty. And then, like I said, everything else is from Goodwill. We found some really beautiful pottery mugs, and they were $1.99 each. And then this is what they say on the bottom. So there were 2 of these. I love the handle. These are my favorite mugs. So I love anytime I can thrift like this size. It's the perfect little size. And then this one, which I thought was also super pretty and a really fun shape. Again, $1.99. So I can't wait to have summer mornings on the porch with my new little thrifted mugs. Moving on to the books, I found several really fun books that I was just so happy to bring home. The first one is the House and Gardens Gardener's Day Book by Ralph Bailey. This was $1.59. And let's see what it looks like underneath the dust jacket. So pretty. The joy that I get from thrifting these old gardening books is just indescribable. I love these. Let's look at the date on this one. $1965. Never skip the book section at Goodwill. You have to look through the books every time because you can just find such treasures. I love this. And then I found the Tea Party book, which is just seriously the most precious book I think I've ever thrifted. I'm absolutely in love with this book. A teddy bear tea party, a Valentine tea, tea by the sea, a royal tea party, a garden tea party. So I have to share with you these. You have to see. It's so pretty. 1993. Look at the teddy bear tea party. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. It tells you how to make teddy bear cookies, teddy bear placemats. Oh my gosh. The Valentine one. I hope that you can see this okay. I feel like the camera just doesn't do it justice. Tea by the sea. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I hope that you all love this as much as I do, because this is just so special. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I also found another little party book, and this one is special too because it is Martha Stewart. It is the Great Parties book, so it has so much party inspiration. This again just reminds me of summer. This was only $1.59 and I had to bring this home. I can't wait to look through this and to really read all these recipes. Oh my goodness, no, I just remembered I have one more piece. Let me go grab it really quick. I already redid the frame, so let me go get it. It's drying over here. Okay, this is the last piece I found. This was $3 and it's this beautiful frame that I can't wait to put a picture in. It was silver and I already rub and buffed it. You want to see? I already rub and buffed it with some gold rub and buff and made the frame so pretty. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? So again, can't wait to add a sweet little picture into this and put this somewhere in our home. I thought that was such a good price for $3. And never be afraid to use some rub and buff on your thrifted pieces if they're maybe in a tone that you want to change. It's so easy and it really stays on so well. Don't be afraid to try that on thrifted pieces because you can really bring them back to life. So that is everything that I have for you all for a thrift haul today. And now we're gonna head outside and I'm gonna share with you our little outdoor space that we've been working on and how it all came together. Before we get started with the project, I wanted to share where I used some of these pieces in our home. So I already had this picture printed out. I got this printed a few years ago, and I found this to go in this frame and I put it on our TV stand. I love how that turned out. And then I added our brass bell onto these shelves in our living room. And then after I rub and buffed all of these outlet covers, my husband and I went around and put all of these on. I can't get over how much the rub and buff transformed these and how they went from silver to that beautiful antique gold. And now we're gonna head outside. I'm just gonna quickly share with you a few things I've been harvesting from the garden. I wanted to do a zinnia harvest and make a little arrangement with those to go in here onto this table. And then I also had some cucumbers and tomatoes to pick. I really want to do a summer garden vlog soon and share with you what all I have been making using things from the garden. I'm gonna take the time to film one of those soon and share that with you, but for now, here's a little look at the harvest that we did on this day. To thank Lubona so much for partnering with me on this portion of the video. They reached out and wanted to know if they could send us these chairs for review, and these chairs completed the vision that I've had in mind for so long for our backyard. Ever since we moved in, I have had so many fire pit outdoor ideas saved onto my Pinterest board, and just dreaming of creating a space like that at our home. So they reached out at the most perfect time. That's a project I really wanted to get to this summer, and I'm so thankful for these chairs. These are Lubona's folding Adirondack chairs. I got these in gray. I like that they are folding so that you can fold them up when you're not using them, and they also have a cup holder to the side, which is just so awesome. So this is the before of the space that we're working with. The previous owner had a little fire pit here because this is the one space in the backyard that has an opening in the trees, so it is safe to have a fire pit area right here. And ever since we first moved in, my husband and I have been envisioning what a little fire pit area would look like in this spot. So we just went to Lowe's and got all of the stone that we needed. We also got bags of pea gravel and just kind of marked off the spot that we wanted this fire pit to be. We calculated up like how big we wanted it to be and how much rock we would need, and then got everything all set up. You can see there at the beginning there was a lot of cardboard on the ground because we laid a layer of cardboard down first, and then we went in with this landscaping material to kind of help keep the grass out. We did a few layers of all of this to help with that. My husband was dumping the pea gravel because the bags of it were so heavy, so he was dumping those in, and then I was going in with the rake and smoothing it all out. This was so much work. This took us about 2 weeks to complete from start to finish, just because we were doing projects and lots of other things in between, and we were just working on this when we had time. But I'm so happy that it is finished now so that we can enjoy this space. I cannot wait to start having fires back here. And you can also see in the background there is a ton of brush that we really need to burn that was left here from the previous owner. There was a few piles of that, so we've been excited to get our fire pit area complete so that we can start to burn down some of those piles of wood and get that cleared out and just kind of get the backyard looking a lot better and freshened up for the summer. So this is what the chairs look like out here. I did get 4 of them, and I did a little like half circle with the chairs. That way they're all facing out towards the view, because this view is just everything. I love to sit here and look out at this view. So I wanted to have the chairs facing that way, and I just love this area so much. It brings me so much happiness every time that we're out here. I can't wait to have family over and roast so many marshmallows. It's just the perfect area for this summer, and then especially this upcoming fall. I just feel like we're going to live out here. So thank you so much to Lubona for sending us these chairs. I will have them linked down below. They have all different colors, but I chose gray because I thought that that would be something a little bit more simple to keep clean. I almost got white, but then I talked myself out of it and we went with gray, just because it is under all of these trees. I know they're gonna get dirty and I didn't want it to be a color that would really show the dirt a ton. I am so beyond happy with these chairs and with how this pea gravel fire pit area turned out. I will have these chairs linked down below if you are interested in adding some Adirondack chairs to your outdoor space this summer. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.